Hello there my fellow holotable heroes, and welcome to another Conquest video guide. You'll be able to find these and all my other Conquest guides on my SWGOH website, so if you haven't seen it yet, go and check it out. There'll be a link in the description below. In this video I'll be playing through Sector 4 and showing you some of the teams that I used here to get good progress towards both Sector and Global feats. But first let's actually have a look what feats we have in Sector 4. So we've got defeating 50 enemies with Imperial Trooper units. I've got 2 Trooper units to show you. One will be with Veers lead, another one with Iden if you do have her. She makes a great secondary Trooper team. Then you have to attempt to inflict ability block 60 times, gain stealth 40 times, and then finally win 14 battles with a full squad of rebel units. I was able to actually put 3 rebel teams together, which I'll show them all as I go through the video. Okay, so let's start off first with Imperial Trooper 1. So this one with Veers. Veers' AoE actually does have an ability block. So you get a few ability blocks as well with this team, and then Piet, he does grant to him stealth whenever you put mark on one of your allies. It's just like stealth 1 time per battle. So not a huge progress towards stealth, but you know, just wanted to mention it. Here I'm just going versus bounty hunters. I mean, you know, they can't really do a whole lot. As we know, troopers are very good versus bounty hunters. I'm still rocking Zealous Ambition, no yet sign of Amplify Agony, but at least troopers, most of them are support, so they work well with Zealous Ambition. Here we got the first rebel squad. So I'm bringing in their R2. Unfortunately he was stunned. He's there to use the smoke screens to gain stealth 4 times. And then I do have Old Ben as well for his mind tricks. That's ability block there, so you get that one out. There's like 5 ability blocks per battle. So you know, making good progress towards rebels, stealth, as well as ability blocks. Again, not having Amplify Agony. Yeah, these guys don't really hit all that hard, except R2, his support. As you can see, he's hitting pretty hard. He's the only one actually doing any damage to Calere and Unmasked. There we go, let's go ahead, burn him out of here. Up next, we've got here Sith team for stealth. Obviously with Maul there, we start with stealth, and then whenever we are critically hit or evade, we gain stealth. And then we've got all these other guys, they have ability blocks on their basic attacks: Dooku, Basti, Talon, and Vader. So plenty of chance to get ability blocks out here with this team. So you should get easily 10 or even more ability blocks per battle with this particular Sith lineup, where maybe gain stealth 10 times or so as well. It really depends. As you can see, without Zealous Ambition again, here only Basti is benefiting from this. That's why these battles do take longer than they should. But at least I guess if battles do take longer, you've got more opportunities to land ability blocks, which is nice, I guess. And of course we've got the Night Sisters trio. As you probably know by now, even though the feat description doesn't say that, Daka, Talzin, and Marin have to survive in order for you to be credited for the feat. Luckily, plenty of ways really to revive. Obviously Daka's got a revive there, and then also Talzin's got a revive on her special if you do defeat an enemy with that ability, or also with the basic anytime when you defeat somebody, when you call Dead Night Sister back, revived as well. Then we've got BT Trip, global feat. Now originally this is supposed to be like Beskar Mando, Han and Chewie, and you just throw BT and Trip, because as we know, Beskar Mando, Han and Chewie, or really any free units with Han and Chewie with Amplify Agony data discs, you just totally blow through the enemy very, very quickly. I still don't have them. I do have Zealous Ambition, that's why I'm running here Padme with Shakti, because at least then Padme and Shakti, especially Padme, is actually hitting really hard. So you can see Padme there one-shotting everybody. Well, at least luckily Beating Trip don't have to survive for the feat to count. Then of course we have that Global Cal feat, so just again showing you my go-to team, as you've probably seen in the previous sector videos. I'm just running this. Don't have Voluntary Vanguard yet as well, so I have to use Watt. Just to force the taunt over on Luke, and then just keep calling Cal for an assist, and with Inherited Teachings, and eventually he will get a few kills. Been averaging like 4 kills with Cal per battle, because you know, sometimes it does happen, like somebody can die from damage over times, or maybe their Shakti or Luke actually snipe a kill from you. And then yes, we've got here as well these Inquisitors. Obviously if you do have them, it's like an easy way to get Unaligned Force user battles. Aside from that, I guess 8th Brother can gain stealth a couple of times here. We do have some ability blocks as well, but obviously if you do have Grand Inquisitor, he's got an AoE with ability blocks that will really help you out there. But I just wanted to show you that, you know, if you don't have Grand Inquisitor, Inquisitors with either Amplify Agony or Zealous Ambition, they can still do some nice job versus a lot of opponents. There you go, especially their 5th brother and 7th sister. They're really putting out damage. And we've got another Imperial Trooper lineups. There are multiple ways, I guess, to split these. Like Iden troopers are good if you do have Amplify Agony, just because of all those debuffs you're dishing out. You'll be taking out enemies very, very quickly. At this point, I didn't have yet, so it took a while to take these guys down, but luckily I did bring their Stark, his support, so he can actually do some damage. And then we've got their Death Trooper as well for the healing immunity, so I was able to finish off Kanan to stop their passive healing whenever we land debuffs on these guys. And then, you know, they just kind of fall apart a little bit one at a time, but definitely Iden really shines if you do have Amplify Agony data discs. With Zealous Ambition, yeah, it's not the ideal lineup, but I still wanted to show, look, you've got another trooper team if you need it. If you do have these guys leveled up, they can still do some nice damage for you. And of course, we do have need to win here 14 battles with rebels, so one was CLS. If you do have Raddus, he works well, especially with Zealous Ambition data disc, because his support and then his AoEs do quite nice big damage. These guys trigger Contract already. Luckily, it's not very clever. They keep going for Jin, but Jin can't be defeated while Raddus is alive, and then we can finally start getting some turns here. Get rolling. We just need to get Raddus here. There we go. Almost got him. Not quite there yet. Perfect. Let's go ahead. Do an AoE. Got a couple of guys down. And I think is Cassian support as well? Maybe. I think he is actually. That was quite a big hit. So Cassian must be support as well if he crit there for like 80k. So at least you got 2 support units here if you are running Zealous Ambition like I am. And finally, Mon Mothma. I find actually Biggs in Conquest working great in Mon Mothma. Instead of Kara, just because whenever he's critically hit, he's getting 100% turn meter, and this kind of allows you to get in there and slowly start making some progress, because here in Sector 4 all these enemies are so fast already. Versus these Mandalorians, you definitely want to take out Bo out first, so you stop their healing, and then take out Canderous to stop his shenanigans, and then just kind of go after the other guys as well. There we go, got him down. Perfect, just down to Django. Come on, boys, let's go, 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 go. Yep, okay. And good thing about Biggs, if you are running Zealous Ambition, he's actually support as well. He's not an attacker. Okay, so that's all what I wanted to show you in today's video. Let's just review the progress after I played through Sector 4. Made really good progress here with Imperial Troopers. As you've seen, I was running 2 Imperial Trooper lineups, so I've done a lot of battles with them. With Rebels, I need to come back, do a little bit more, and then finally ability blocks and stealth, like if you're using these teams that I showed you or any other that is, you know, like ability block 60 times, stealth 40 times, then that's really not all that much, to be honest. Alright guys, hopefully you find this video useful and helpful. Let me know in the comments below or on my Discord server, but until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.